How about that? You clicked on the video and I wasn't there. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something though if I came out here and I did my like opening bit, and then I rolled the main credits. The main titles come up, and then we come back and I'm not there for like however long the video is, till like the last 10 seconds, and then I hit you with a really great joke, but I know you. And I know that you guys are optimistic, so you'd probably stick around, but I also know that you have short attention spans, so you'd probably only stick around for like 30 seconds, and then you'd miss out on this great joke. Anyway, come back after the main titles, and maybe I'll be here, maybe I won't. Good evening, everyone. Colonel Aldus Valor here with you once again, and we're going to begin tonight with another round of Dear Aldus. Tweet your questions to me at Aldus Valor. Use the hashtag Dear Aldus. And I got your questions here. Okay. At Bridget Covey writes, what is your favorite era of history? Recent history. Say 20th century. Which decade and why? Geez, a train leaves Chicago, traveling at 35 miles an hour. Another train leaves Philadelphia, 45 miles an hour. What time is it in Beijing? We'll say the 1920s, and, because. At USCMM41A writes, how much of Colonel Aldus Valor is you, and how much is character, and... I'm not sure I understand this question. I know, I get it. There's been a lot of confusion lately. There was a guy running around here. There's pictures of him. It looks a lot like me. And I looked into it. And that guy is an actor. And you can't trust a goddamn thing that he says. Because actor is another word for liar. Because they run around pretending to be someone that they're not. Me, on the other hand, I am me all the time. I mean everything that I say. And I hope that cleared up the confusion. Let's see here. At Exiled writes, I was wondering about Bewildered Ape's tongue. Well, I imagine it's a sense organ. He uses it to taste things and to roll food into a bolus. I hope that answers your statement. At Sister Danger writes, how much money by way of smokes does it cost to make the average vid? Anywhere between, I guess, 30 and 90 cents or so. I don't know. At Mega Omega writes, is there anyone on that shit list you have that you actually hate? Look, the problem with the shit list, and a lot of you are new and you don't quite understand how it works. The shit list isn't necessarily people that I hate, because let's be real here. I would need a lot of room for that. The shit list is reserved for people who have actually wronged me in some way. So you wrong me and you get on the shit list, and yeah. And I think I'm done with those. But because that was a great place to pivot into tonight's topic. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about love. And I know it's an unusual topic for me because way back in the day, when you could give your channel a title, The title of my channel was In Hate We Trust, and I used to have it up on the wall behind me, and now, because of the advanced technology that we have, I'm able to broadcast every presentation in fantastic hate vision, and it really is a marvelous age that we live in. But a lot of things that the SJWs are all about is how love is love no matter who's doing the loving. And we should be accepting of love because love is love and love is true. And no, it's not. You can't trust love. You can only trust hate because hate is the most honest emotion there is. But we have to love, and respect love no matter who's doing the loving, whether it's a man who loves a woman or a man who loves a man or a woman who loves a woman or a man who loves a dog. That's right. I said it. Recently, I've made a lot of jokes about Jenny McDermott getting AIDS because she's having sex with Bewildered Ape, or for a while there, I was ending every one of my videos with go fuck the dog. And really, I honestly thought that, the people that actually have sex with animals were limited to, like, the creepy farmer from, I don't know, Mississippi, going out back and fucking sheep when the wife is away or asleep, or maybe she's there helping, I'm not sure. I thought it was just limited to, those creeps. But as it turns out, the internet has been a great tool to unite people with common interests. And I'm not talking about furries that dress up as animals and have sex with each other, and I'm not talking about other kin that actually believe that they are actually animals. I'm talking about actual people that actually have sex or sex acts with actual animals. And I'm not sure about every nation in the world, but I know here in the United States, there is no federal law against having sex with animals. And in fact, bestiality is legal or not explicitly illegal in 12 states. You got your usual suspects, Alabama, West Virginia, Texas. At first, Nevada was a shock, but then it was like, nothing's illegal in Nevada, so, But then we had places like New Hampshire and Vermont as well. Total shocker there. And, I had this thought that, after seeing those statistics, that having sex with animals is more legal than having sex with a corpse. And as it turns out, that's not entirely the case, but there are some interesting things happen when you compare the two laws. For instance, in Alabama, it's legal to have sex with an animal, but it's a felony to have sex with a corpse. In Texas, it's legal to have sex with an animal, but it's a misdemeanor to have sex with a corpse. And in West Virginia, it's legal to have sex with an animal, and it's legal to have sex with a corpse. So if you're ever going to throw one of those weird parties, do it in West Virginia. West Virginia is not the only state like this. New Jersey, too. It's legal to have sex with animals and to have sex with corpses in New Jersey. And I thought about this, and, why would a place like New Jersey allow such things? But apparently, having sex with a dead animal is the only way that Chris Christie's going to get laid. And I know what you're thinking. Maybe some of you. I know most of you are outraged. But some of you might be thinking, well, humans are animals, and so are other animals. What's the big deal? Well, that's the same defense that these they call themselves zoosexuals and zoophiles. That's one of the main arguments that they use, is that, you wouldn't have mules if horses and donkeys didn't get together every once in a while. But mules are sterile. A sterile animal is the universe's way of saying, you shouldn't be doing this. Now, as much as I would love to give you all kinds of information about this shit, I couldn't stomach it for very long. I looked into Germany. Well, I didn't look into it. Germany was the first thing that popped up. In Germany, it's against the law nationwide to have sex with an animal, and you can be fined up to, I think it's 35,000 euros, or it might have been dollars, I don't know. I swear I saw dollars, but that doesn't make any sense because they don't use dollars. But whatever it is, it's a large sum of money to have sex with an animal. That doesn't stop them. I was reading, I'm not sure if it was a blog post or what, but it was like a recap of a protest that went on in, I think it was Berlin. It was somewhere in Germany. It was probably Berlin, where these zoosexuals got together. And one thing that the article talked about over and over and over again was how Die Polizei stood in the way of neo-Nazis trying to attack these dog fuckers. And I think I counted neo-Nazi maybe 20 times or so in this article before I couldn't take much more of it. And the way I saw that was the zoosexuals' way of saying, if the Nazis oppose us, then we must be doing something right. The Nazis also had rigorous anti-smoking programs. Does that mean that cigarettes are healthy? I know. I smoke in almost every single video. I know that they're bad for me. I'm not making any excuses, though. What's the harm? Huh? It's not like they're having sex with children. I don't know about every animal on Earth, but as it turns out, apparently dogs are the most common. And at least as far as dogs are concerned, it is more dangerous as far as diseases go for the dog than it is for the human being. And that's not counting any mutations that might happen when a dog disease and a human disease get together and do whatever they do. You know, and when the conservatives who oppose gay marriage get up and they say things like, homosexuality will lead to things like bestiality, and you've got the social justice warrior standing up and saying, no, it doesn't. They're not the same thing. You guys already know that they're two completely different things, and you seem to have drawn a line, a distinction between the two. You already know that what two adult human beings do is not the same thing as a human diddling a dog. But hey, love is love, right? I've been Aldus Valor, and you can go fuck the... I think I need something new now.